I want to go across to the BJP spokesperson first, Mr. Kaglakar. The fact is, if it would have come from, say, any junior leader or let's say any leader, but if it's come from the BJP president, Mr. Kateel, then one needs to take it seriously, because what he said, sir, that this election, if he had said that this election is a lot about development and a little bit about Tipu and Savarkar. He didn't say that. He says this election is all about Tipu and Savarkar, which would practically read to, say, me as a journalist, communal polarization, and to a lot out there as a battle of ideologies.
Thanks so much, Preeti, for having me on the show. BJP, as it is, takes it for granted that development is a must. It's a given. We are here to govern. We are here to deliver without discrimination, without any sort of exclusion, make it an inclusive development. That's a given thing. Any state government of the BJP, any central government schemes that you get to see is very clearly aim focused to ensure that there is a maximum delivery to the benefit of the nation, of the poor. Now, when it comes to who we are, it's something that each one of us as a political party needs to make our stand very clear. What do we stand for? When our state president, Adhyaksha Kateel ji made the statement, he's speaking of Veer Savarkar on the one hand and the tyrant Tipu on the other hand. Neither of them are alive today. So which means to say both of them represent a particular ideology. Both of them are symbolic of something. Now what is it symbolic of? That's a key question. If you take, for example, allow me a small digression but a very important digression. Muhammad Ali Karim Chagla. Many of us wouldn't have even heard of him. But it's important to know about Justice Chagla, who worked under Muhammad Ali Jinnah so long as he was a nationalist Muslim in India. And the moment he tried to sort of create a separate Pakistan, he broke away from him, stood in India, became the Chief Justice, the first Chief Justice of the Mumbai High Court, was an ambassador to the US, UK, became a Union Minister, and it was this Justice Chagla in the year 1980, December end in Mumbai, when Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji said that it's going to be a new political party, then it's going to be Suraj Niklega, Andhera Chatega, Kamal Kilega. It was this Muhammad Chagla who presided over that particular session, Mahadivation, made a statement saying that this is the future of the country. What does it mean? It means that a nationalist way of looking at things is what a political party needs to take. On the other hand, this is exactly what Savarkar stood for. On the other hand, what did Tyrant Tipu stand for? Tyrant Tipu stood for extermination. You ask the Mandi Mayangars, you ask the Kodugu Veeras, you go to Mangalore, you get to know what kind of an exclusionist tyrant he was. You speak about the kind of a cultural assault that he did on the language of Kannada. You understand the kind of a looting that he did of the people.
Okay.
So when you are looking at two ideologies,
sir,
allow me 10 seconds.
Okay, Mr. Kaglakar, as I bring in, okay, please sir, make your point. Finish.
Two people who represent ideologies. Today we need to choose. What do we need to choose? Do we need to choose SDPI and PFI, which Siddaramaiah supports? Therefore, he represents Tyrant Tipu. That's exactly what do we mean.
Okay,
and we
Mr. Kaglakar, okay, sir. May I come in now?
People
sir, okay, sir, as I did allow you a digression, allow me a digression as I also get in our other guests. The gentleman you're talking about, Muhammad Karim Chagla, you're quoting him from the 1900. Now, all well and good. One must look into the past. 1900s, I'm saying, sir. One must look into. Okay, one must look into the past and maybe learn from there. But I want to ask you. You talk about that era, and let me tell you where Karnataka stands right now. Where at least I'm looking at some figures which have come in from Bengaluru that stand right now. You've had a huge colossal mess where your flyovers are concerned. You have a garbage issue which is uncontrollable. As I speak, and correct me if I'm wrong, there are 34 wards which are overflowing with garbage and you don't know what to do with them. Your roads in terms of potholes are a mess. So when you say the kind of deaths you've had because of civic negligence, sir, you know it better than I. So when you say that development is a given, where is the given, sir? Because when it is all about Savarkar and Tipu, collateral are the citizens of this country.
Absolutely not. Unfortunately, what the kind of a twist that one gets to hear, exactly the way you are giving. It is a big gap in terms of development, yes, undoubtedly, yes. Do we need not to work on it? Yes. Did you not hear the Kerala High Court that rapped the knuckles of the communist government in Kerala and said that you fill up the potholes? That's true of Kerala, that's true of Karnataka, that's true of any other state. But at the same time, equally true is what Gadkari ji is doing from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, bringing up roads that are absolutely great American standard. While there is a need for the state leader, while there is a need for a local leader to emulate Gadkari ji, the fact that development as a focus is given is absolutely given.